If I woke up tomorrow broke and I had 24 hours to make $1,000, here's exactly what I'd do, step by step. Before we get into it, let me address why you should even listen to what I have to say. I've made thousands of dollars a day in profit by the age of 22. And before any haters jumping, saying I got lucky or I had rich parents funding everything, let me be clear about where I come from. My dad's a nurse, my mom a nursing assistant. I come from a low middle class background, and I grew up in a small, shitty town where most people never live and never build anything significant. Most people there are old or like drug dealers. I didn't have any connections. I didn't have a trust fund. I had the same access to the internet that you do right now. That's it. So when I tell you what I'd do to make $1,000 in 24 hours only, understand that it comes from someone who's actually built a real income online from scratch, starting from his own bedroom. Here's something most people don't understand. There's a massive difference between the best way to make money from home and the quickest way to make money from home. Let me break that down for you. The best way, hands down, is selling an online course or a high-ticket info product. A high-ticket info product is basically a course with way more support, like weekly live calls with your students and direct access and personalized guidance. And because of that extra support, you can command a much higher price tag. We're talking thousands per client instead of just hundreds. But here's the thing, building this can take time. You need credibility. You need case studies. You need to have an audience that trusts you. So if you're starting from zero with a 24-hour deadline, that's not the path I'm gonna go. The fastest way to earn money is to offer a service online, something you can deliver immediately, something people need right now. That's what actually works when you're on a tight timeline. So the first thing I'd do is get on social media and figure out what services people need right now, what's trending, what problems are people actively trying to solve today. Then I'd create an offer around that I can charge $1,000 for. Here's where I'd look. I'd go on Reddit first. Go to subreddits in your niche and see what people are complaining about. What keeps showing up over and over again. Those repeated complaints are actually business opportunities staring you in the face. Then I might go on TikTok next. What's trending in your space right now? What are the creators talking about? Read the comments. What challenges are people facing? The algorithm literally shows you what's on people's minds. Then you can hit Fiverr. See what people are actually paying for right now. What are the top training services people sell? We want to sell what people want and need, not what you think they should want. What they're opening their wallets for today. That's your market research done in just a few hours. You can even use AI tools like ChatGPT to go even quicker because it's gonna search the entire internet for you. Now that being said, don't just delegate everything to AI. Actually go on social media and see what's trending for yourself because AI can't see everything. If you want to discover how I've made thousands of dollars a day online, I've made a free training that will show you everything step by step. The link will be in the description. And for a limited time, you can also apply to book a free call with me or a member of my team. On that call, we'll see what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step plan so you can start your business today, even with $0 in startup capital, and get your first customers as quickly as possible. The link is in the description, but be quick because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. Once I know what to offer, here's exactly what I'd do. I'd DM 20 to 100 micro creators tonight. And by micro creators, I mean people with 5,000 to 50,000 followers, not the massive accounts with millions of followers, the smaller ones. Why? Because they're actually accessible compared to the gigantic ones. They usually don't have teams filtering their messages. They're still in the building phase and they need help. And they also often have the financial capacity to invest in hiring external help. You want to focus on saving them time and clear deliverables. Don't be vague. Don't send some generic, I can help you grow, or I can help you with SEO message that everyone else sends. Be specific. For example, I noticed you're posting daily, but your hooks aren't stopping the scroll. Let me rewrite your next 5 video scripts for free to show you what's possible. If you like them, I'll do your next month's of scripts for $1,000. Now again, that's a very basic example. I'm not saying do this. Here's a game changer that most people ignore. Use voice or video messages when you reach out because it stands out. Everyone else is sending texts or plain ass emails. You're sending a 30-second video of your face explaining how you can help them. This not only builds a lot more trust than a few words on a screen, but it also makes you stand out from the rest of your competitors. Let me give you specific examples because I know you might be thinking, but what would I actually offer? You can offer to audit someone's content on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any social media platform. Do a detailed breakdown of what's working, what's not, and exactly what they should change. Charge $1,000 for a comprehensive audit with an action plan. You could offer copywriting or script writing for creators. Most creators hate writing. They'll pay you to handle it. 10-20 scripts at $50 to $100 each equals your $1,000 right there. You can also make UGC videos for brands. User-generated content is massive right now. Brands are paying hundreds per video sometimes. Make 3 to 5 videos for a brand, charge $1,000. You can also offer to edit short-form content for people. Every creator needs editors. Batch a month of content, charge $1,000. You can also design thumbnails. YouTube creators live and die by their thumbnails. Offer a package of 50 custom thumbnails for $1,000. You can do a content calendar or strategy session for a small creator. Map out their entire next quarter. What to post, when to post it, why it matters. Walk them through it on a call. Charge $1,000 for the strategy and the calendar. The point is, you don't need some complicated business model. You need a service someone needs today that you can deliver immediately. If you want to discover how I've made thousands of dollars a day online, I've made a free training that will show you everything step by step. The link will be in the description. And for a limited time, you can also apply to book a free call with me or a member of my team. On that call, we'll see what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step plan so you can start your business today, even with $0 in startup capital, and get your first customers as quickly as possible. The link is in the description, but be quick because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. Now, if you had more than a day to make this happen, here's what to do to turn this into something sustainable. The easiest money will be to turn that $1,000 gig into a recurring client. After you deliver killer results, offer them a monthly retainer. Hey, that worked well, so let me keep doing this for you for X amount every month. Now you have predictable income. Once you've closed a couple clients, hire someone at a lower rate to help them with the execution. You can close deals and manage client relationships. They handle the production. Now, you're building a business, not just trading your time for money. Document what actually works, create templates, build SOPs. Make it just so simple and so easy, you could hand it off to someone else and that would still work. That's how you scale past yourself. You can't do everything. But you would be reaching out to more potential clients. So for example, the outreach that worked for your first client, you do it again and again and again. Volume matters. Most people stay broke because they quit after 5 to 10 messages. You need to send 500, 5,000, 50,000. Eventually go to ads. Once you know your offer converts and you're actually delivering results, put money behind it. Now, you're not limited by how many DMs you can send. You're limited by your ad budget. Now, we need to talk for real for a second. There's no getting rich quick. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know everyone's selling you on the idea that you can be a millionaire in 6 months with no previous experience, but let's look at the actual numbers in the world. Becoming a millionaire before 35 is extraordinary. As of recent data, about 1 to 1.2% of all adults worldwide, not just in the US, have a net worth of at least $1 million. That's already a tiny percentage. But among millionaires, only a relatively small share are under 40 years old. One source says only 7 to 9% of millionaires are under 40. Given these numbers, the share who are millionaires under 35 is significantly less than 1% of the global adult population. Way less. It's something around 0.017% or 0.18% of the whole population. So instead of thinking you'll get rich in 6 months, understand that it's going to take more like 5 years of hard, consistent work on one business model that actually works. Not some BS dropshipping scheme where you're competing with a million other people doing the exact same thing. Not hoping crypto makes you rich because you bought some coin or bullshit NFT from your favorite influencer. Real, lasting wealth comes from building real skills, solving real problems, and consistently showing up even when it's not exciting anymore. If you actually had to make $1,000 by tomorrow, you'd figure it out. The problem isn't that you can't. The problem is that you're waiting for perfect circumstances or the perfect idea or the perfect moment. Well, guess what? It's never fucking coming. You have access to the internet right now. You have skills that somebody won't pay for. Or you can just sell a service, get someone else to do it. You can reach people right now who need help. The only thing stopping you is the story you keep telling yourself about why it won't work. If you want to discover how I've made thousands of dollars a day online, I've made a free training that will show you everything step by step. The link will be in the description. And for a limited time, you can also apply to book a free call with me or a member of my team. On that call, we'll see what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step plan so you can start your business today, even with $0 in startup capital, and get your first customers as quickly as possible. The link is in the description, but be quick because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. I grew up in a small town with no connections and parents working regular shitty jobs. If I can build online income from my fucking bedroom when I was a kid, you absolutely can. But you have to stop consuming content and start creating value to get paid. Here's what you're gonna do after watching this. You're going to pick one service from the list I gave you, or go ahead and do your research. In fact, I encourage you to do it, and go also ask ChatGPT for ideas of services you could sell today. Something you can actually deliver. Now, don't overthink this part. Remember, you only have 24 hours to make $1,000. Then, you're going to find 20 to 100 micro creators online. People with 5 to 50,000 followers who are actively posting and clearly building a brand. You're gonna send them a voice or video message explaining exactly how you can help them and what the deliverable is. Be specific and be confident. Make it about them, not you. Don't take it personally if they reject you. At least 20% of them will respond. Probably more if your message is good. Get on calls with them. Show them you understand their problem. Present your solution. Close the deal. And then, deliver results so good they can't help but tell other people about you. That's how you turn $1,000 into consistent income. You know, at every single moment in time, your future self is watching your current choices. The internet is the greatest wealth creation tool in human history, and you have complete access to it. What are you going to do with that? If you want me to help you personally to build a profitable online business and reach financial freedom, check out the link in the description below. And with that said, I will see you on the other side.